Hi everyone. Wanted to discuss the concept of the dark night of the soul. So some of you might have heard of that, some of you might not have, and it's a very spiritual experience. I would say that everybody possibly experiences a dark night of the soul at some point in their life, and for some people, quite a few. And I would say that I've had quite a few. The thing with a dark night of the soul, it can be quite a hard thing to know whether it's that, or if it's trauma, or if it's just a really, really dark phase of your life because you've been through a really hard time. I think the difference with a dark night of the soul is the spiritual aspect of it. And with the spiritual aspect of it, a dark night of the soul can take you to such a dark, dark emotional space in your heart, in your mind, in your body. It can last a good few years and the intensity can remain. What the dark night of the soul is here to achieve is to elevate you, to move you from one state of being to another, where you go into such a dark, deep pain, you are almost forced to face yourself, to face some harsh reality, some harsh truths. And it can be that people around you have no idea you're going through it, but it's deep. It's profound, it's meaningful, and after the experience you can never go back to being who you were before, and that's quite key. The way you see the world, the way you see yourself mainly, is forever changed in a much more compassionate way. It might be that you go through some dark experiences and experience things of regret, remorse, sadness, deep pain in your heart. But it's that very pain that sets you free, that opens like a key yourself to your true self. It's like, to know who you truly are, you have to go so deep. And the ingredients for going really deep is to experience pain. It's not something that I look back on fondly, but it's something I'm immensely grateful for. I can see coming out of the woods that a dark night of the soul has served me much. It's helped bring me into greater alignment with my life purpose. It's almost like a major shedding of all the baggage and a massive shedding of who I thought I was, the illusion, the self-deception, and uncovering who I truly am, which I way prefer. But I did many things to prevent that initially, which is why the dark night of the soul came for me, and also to move me from living the way I was into living who I am now. And again, that might not look very different on the outside, but on the inside, the changes that have been massive have been mirrored to a degree on the outside, because my life has changed again and again and again in profound ways that I am entirely grateful for. But I could only have it if I went deep. And if I tried to avoid the depth of pain I was feeling, it would come to me in my sleep time. I couldn't escape that period. And each time it was at least 3 years. So if you feel that could be familiar, it's helpful to look up on the web, Dark Night of the Soul. Not mixing it up with traumatic experiences as such, but traumatic experiences can be the trigger point for the Dark Night of the Soul to then come. And you are reformed, you're transformed, you're rebirthed.